going on?
Where's the music, bro?
Where's the
Where's the
music?
music, man?
Oh, there it is. The music's just a little late now, just like we are all the time. Whatever. Oh.
I can fire the music guy. Late.
Quentin, I think I'm too early. If you're here at 8:15, you were early, bro.
Early.
Hey. I
Always.
think they're late, George says. We're here. 8:19, not too bad. Not too bad. 4 minutes. We got carried away with all the comments and stuff we were talking about here.
Oh.
Everything's on YouTube today. Is Facebook not
That's
up?
good.
What's going on, Alan?
No one's on
Yeah, what's
Facebook
going on,
anymore,
bro?
or what?
Maybe Facebook is down just like some companies we know.
Possibly. Real life Mike, made it back in time. All right, awesome, brother, man. Yeah, I don't know where Facebook is. We should be on
No.
Facebook.
Cloud had a story for today. Forgot
Who
some
had a
gas.
story? What's
Cloud,
that?
he forgot. He ran out of gas.
Ouch.
Then he had to go for a
fuck,
walk.
I've done that a few times already.
Float to shore kind of thing. Okay, this I gotta hear then. I want to hear this story. Boom! There's the music. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's the Cast and Egg Podcast. It is Monday, August 22. I have to check my calendar there. It goes quick. 2023.
Go by real quick, man.
Eric Labopa is here. Mike Tatoli is in the house. Your host, Eric Labopa. Facebook is in the house now. What's going on? Brendan Staska. Oh, no. Santos show. Yeah. Hey, Shreddy.
Schmitty!
He's looking for Leon.
He wants Leon, eh?
Ah,
Sweet. He can bug Leon now. Good.
Nice. What happened to a real life with Mike? Ran out of gas?
Yeah, I think he was boating towards the Forks, and I think halfway there or something they ran out of gas. And then he had a
in the
video.
city.
He had a video. I guess he got
In
to
the city.
shore, and then he was walking. I think that's the most exercise he's done for how long there?
It happens. I run out of gas on the Red River.
That's not bad. Like in the city, though. The city of Red River is not bad.
Yeah. No, he did.
No. Like I ran out of gas at Sugar Island,
Ouch.
the wrong side of the docks.
Oh, you had to like swim?
Yeah. So I knew there was a guide that was on the water that day.
Yeah.
So I phoned him to see if he can bring me 5 gallons of gas. I'm eating.
I'm eating? What the?
Well, then you gotta wait.
You left. So you're telling me you're gonna leave somebody you know stranded on the water? Dick.
Yeah, I know. That's like the guy who told me to keep digging when they were stuck at Chalet Beach. Eh? Keep digging.
Keep digging, eh?
Keep digging. I'm catching fish right now.
I remember when you told me that story, man. I go, holy fuck.
I can see his
Some
side
people,
too.
man.
I can see his side of it.
Did you ding him in the head with a shovel? Because I would have.
After, yeah. After. Anyway. Yeah, what's going on? We got a packed show. You probably won't get to everything, but we got all kinds of stuff to talk about here in the show today.
Why am I not surprised?
What else is new, brother?
What else is new? Bro science. I think we got like 3 bro sciences today. Everything from dumping poop to squiggle fish to bug eye fish. We've got first take on the Alumacraft Rotax engine outboard thingy. We didn't get to it last time, but we'll get everyone's first take on that.
Yeah.
Our rankings of the best kind of catches. The best kind of catches. That could be anything. Whatever your rankings are, we'll see what these guys' rankings are and what your rankings are too. And Beast of the Week and a little rundown of the week's tournaments. All kinds of stuff here. Real life. The stupid plastic tank has gauge. Was stuck at half. Then boom, drives a boom. The gauge got stuck. Parked on the shore. Walked to the rest of the gas station. Walk a shit.
He just that YouTuber just wanted likes, man. That's all.
You know these YouTubers.
YouTubers,
man, they make
YouTubers
drama.
are oddballs, man.
It was all staged. All staged.
Ingmar, what's going on, brother? The sunscreen smallmouth. Oh, we got our winner. Our winner from we had to put it to a vote. We could not come to a consensus. That's too much work, though. We got to come to a consensus today, guys. Let's come to a consensus today. But the winning fish was April's Tiger Muskie won the vote. 27-16 for Nessa Sturgeon to 3 votes for Ingmar's sunscreen smallmouth. So congrats, April. Awesome
Nice.
stuff. You are the qualifier for
Sweet.
second week qualifier, third week qualifier for August, and you get a prize pack when I get around to. Actually, I know where they live, so that might be easier to deliver than some of these other ones are there. And
How many prize
everyone who
packs?
voted,
How many prize packs
Sorry,
you got to deliver?
legit, bro, we're at like 70. We're at like 70 packages right now,
70?
including all these kids that have like kids who have booster of
my
the week.
God.
The
Boost
kids
of
are
the
all
week
18
since
years old now. They
April.
all drive.
We've it's nuts. It's nuts. I'm on Divine side of the room today, man, because the other side's all packed with all kinds of things over there. But
You should just give me. I'll get them sent out.
I know that's what we're gonna do. We need a FedEx sponsors, but we need our Canada Post anyway. But everyone who voted, thank you for voting, by the way. And as always, our CDP Nation votes. One lucky person who voted gets drawn for a prize pack as well, and that person was Curtis DePena. Curtis DePena voted for the smallmouth. Actually, you get a prize pack as well, brother. So congrats to you.
Sweet.
Man. So be in touch. We will be in touch. I wasn't even filming real life, Mike says. Just going for a ride. Damn it. Oh man, Ingmar, Macho Man, smallmouth. All right, Leon's gonna deliver. Leon
Northeast.
is Mr. Uber. Well deserved. Ingmar says a gracious in defeat. Ingmar is all time. Everyone gets a prize too. Ingmar is going to get a Tim Hortons gift card, as
Nice.
well as Ness Herrera is going to get a Tim Hortons gift card as well. That's thanks again. All the stuff that we give out are thanks to our sponsors. Aside from our pockets, it's thanks to our sponsors as well. So shout out to Markham Technologies, Lawrence. Who else here? Tight Lines UV. Thank you. Team Food Automotive, Acme Tackle,
Beyond
Mustang
Brick.
Survival,
Beyond
Beyond Brick.
Beyond Brick.
Walleye Wars Anglers Atlas. Thank you so much. That's awesome stuff here. Speaking of Anglers Atlas, this is starting. This started when? Today? No. 27.
August 27th.
Saturday. All over Saskatchewan peeps. Multi-species madness. Take the Saskatchewan crown. It is only $50 to enter. So not that much. 1 point per species. Most points win. Cash prizes for top 10. There you see if they max out there. I think it's 100 people. They max out $2,000. So let's go in Saskatchewan. What do you think? What do you guys think is going to win in Saskatchewan? Like
They only got three
Which
species there, right?
So,
Mike thinks 3 points will win it.
Well, what do they get?
there?
what do they have there?
They got walleye, right?
Walleye. They got largies there.
Oh, there are large. Yeah.
There are largies.
Yeah, largies. They got no smallmouth. They got pike. They got tulaby.
Yeah.
They
You got sauger?
Burbot,
Yeah, they got like sauger, burbot.
goldeye,
they got
sturgeon.
Several species of trout.
Yeah, they got all kinds of trout. Yeah.
So it's gonna
The
take
brown,
more than a lot
rainbow.
than 3 then.
It'll probably be
What do you
12
think?
species that are going to win it.
12, eh?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a guess too. I haven't counted, but someone's gonna get like 16 points. 16 species.
16, eh?
Yeah.
I was gonna say 15.
So 15, 16, and 12.
Wow,
What
we'll
you
see
guys'
which-
guesses on what's gonna take the Saskatchewan multi-species madness? We talked about Manitoba. It'll be in the 20s for Manitoba, I think, man. It'll be like
Yeah, definitely be in the 20s.
like
20s?
20 something, man. Yeah, it's like 23, 24 kind of species or something. I mean, the Red River alone gives you a dozen already.
Again,
Find
we're going to
some
be, we might be handcuffed to the guys that are way up north because they can go for Lakers quite easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lakers. But they don't have, I don't know, they probably don't have some of the southern stuff, maybe. Like, I don't know if there's bullheads and catfish in Saskatchewan, but maybe something like that. I don't know. Anyway, $50. Anglers Atlas. Go check it out there, man. It's $50. Your Saskatchewan. The Manitoba one starts when?
You said later in
Right
September?
there, I just share the screen. It's right there.
Boom! 2022 Multi-Species Madness in Manitoba. I'm sure there's an Alberta one too, I think, but this one begins in
September, was that?
16.
Yeah.
$4,000 this one. They're expecting more people to join it or something?
Nice.
Oh, no, that's total. That's total prizes. That's why. Yeah.
Well,
Same,
here,
same, same
they're all right there. So,
Which one? Is there an Alberta one?
the Alberta Walleye War starts September 16th.
Oh, I got you. Maybe not enough time for a multi-species madness over there.
Yeah, there's one
cool,
that's
though.
going on right now, a saltwater edition for BC.
There's a saltwater one?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They got a bass thing going too right now, some kind of blotchy bass thingy. So they got all kinds of stuff there.
yeah,
Anchors,
bonanza.
antlers.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, man. It's all
Yeah,
catch
and it ends
photo,
November
video
30th.
release.
It's
What
right
is?
here.
November
Ends November
30th?
30th. Right here.
For bass?
Yeah.
The hell kind of bass are you gonna catch November 30?
I don't know. But it's
Not in
worldwide,
Canada,
right?
I guess. Yeah,
Like,
it
it's
is. It's all
North
states,
America.
yeah.
It's all
Alright.
North America.
That's cool stuff, man. So that's what I do that slide. One more time there. Multi-species madness. Thanks to our sponsor, Anglers Atlas. Check out the MyCatch app. That's cool, man. 1 point per species. Reesmeyer is gonna take 17 now because Santos took 15.
Yeah.
So
The
maybe
price is
17
right
will
here,
win.
man.
Maybe it will. There, it's happening. Tim Butler, Andre Carrier is in the house. Them some cold bass. Reesmeyer says, yeah, in November, but maybe something in the States going on. So
In the States, someone's going to get one.
cool
Big
stuff. Cool stuff. Mike posted this there. It's cool saying though. I mean, like it's a cool lesson there. But I don't know why you posted that. The last guy who posted this up, man, kicked the bucket the next morning. Man. So,
Well,
shit.
you posted it, not me.
Ah, man.
I just
Current
shared it.
age is 67. You just shared it. Life expectancy 78. Work for 50 years to maybe enjoy 11. The lesson is there, man. Go fishing. Go fishing, man. Go fishing more often, too. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So I agree with that.
Hey,
Enjoy life, man.
Nothing is.
I'm not
man.
going to kick the bucket after that because I got so much misery that I got to still live out, so it don't matter.
That would be too easy. That would be too easy if you kick the bucket, bro. What's going on?
He's taking an easy road.
And after Sunday, I have more misery to live out. So,
Ouch. What's going on Sunday?
Uh-oh.
well, remember we talked about netting?
Yeah.
So, we were out fishing, and I caught a walleye, and I was reeling it up.
Yep.
So you know who I was fishing with on Sunday. So I barked out her name so freaking loud. I'm surprised you guys didn't hear her back in Winnipeg when she busted my line.
Ouch.
It wasn't even her fault.
Oh.
It wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the pike that I caught before that kind of weakened the line above the hook, but yeah.
Oh,
nice.
man.
You should have
Hey.
seen the look I got. I'm surprised I didn't get stabbed in my sleep Sunday night.
always arguing.
wasn't
Always
even
playing
here.
with fire, bro.
And it wasn't even a tournament, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Going fishing tomorrow. Everyone's going fishing tomorrow, man. Nice. Give her, man. Give her.
Let's
Where
go.
you're not going to be fishing is on Lake Mead.
No.
Lake Mead
Yeah.
is disintegrating as we speak. What's going on, Santos, on the
Look
Lake
at
Mead
that, eh?
front?
No, I think it's just showing you like just how different it is, man. Like within a month. Look at all that water receding and they're not getting any moisture or whatever. Nothing.
Well,
it is
they got
gone.
it. They got a pile of rain, but all it did was stop it from receding for a couple of days.
Yeah.
It's just growing
Actually-
vegetation around the
Yeah, look at the vegetation there now. It's crazy.
Actually, there's a father-son that do it. It's called Sin City Outdoors. They're really
Yeah.
good. Like they started showing us, like they were showing photos of them being, or they were doing videos, and they were actually up against this boat, but he got stuck in the mud right there, and now it's just grass growing over top of it. It's crazy.
Yeah, that boat went viral after their first video, so they've been doing reports ever since.
Yeah.
But no, they're finding bodies now, right? So
Yeah, man.
they found 3 bodies already.
Is it 3 now?
3, yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
they're finding all kinds of stuff there. But Lake
But
Mead
there's
is
like how many
disappearing.
pictures of boats and stuff, hey? Just like
Lots
just
of-
sunken
there's
boats, just tons of
man.
them.
There's tons.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna close it down. I think like, it's coming anyway. They're gonna close it down. Or Bobbit fish. Bobbit! That's an old reference, bro. Bobbit. You guys remember Lorena Bobbitt?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's old school, man. Nice reference there, Jeff Layden.
I don't have enough to bob it, so I'm not worried about it.
Hey, Barry, what's going on? Hoffa is there 100%. Oh, they're gonna find Jimmy Hoffa up in that place, man.
They're not going to
Crazy
find him
stuff.
because he's in the concrete of the freaking.
He's
Like Met Stadium or something, right?
He's in the
He's somewhere
concrete
else,
of
that
somewhere. Yeah.
Bro Squatch. We got a couple this week.
Uh oh.
We got a
What
couple
do we
here.
got?
We got a couple. Football season starting. Bigfoot riding the Loch Ness monster. Still more believable than the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. Ouch!
Who's a Cowboys fan here?
Ouch!
Who's a
man.
Cowboys fan here?
Vikings.
I didn't even
Anything
watch-
NFC North, bro.
I don't even watch football.
I got my fantasy draft next Sunday. Been studying for that, bro. I mean, I take that football seriously. Come on, Mike. You're the Italian stallion. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you got something to bob it for sure. Hey. What about this from Tyler Grundy today? Bigfoot barrier app. Holy shit, I love that. Rarely
Anything with the name
seen,
Bigfoot, eh?
always there.
Man.
Yeah. Anyone using Tyvek, man, dump that shit and use Bigfoot barrier wrap. That's
Anything with Bigfoot, you're gonna promote it, brother. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
For sure.
If
man.
it gets on this show, number one.
I know the guy that
man.
reported Barry knows the guy who reported the Loch Ness monster, bro.
Yeah.
You know it's a rating. Ouch.
Hey!
1 star. 1 star.
Staska's not a Cowboy fan, eh?
Wow.
Go Packers, bro. Go Packers. Cheeseheads in.
I guess that's like the North Stars too then. Dallas Stars. North Stars. Holy Christ, that's a long time ago.
Dallas
North
Stars.
Stars.
North Stars.
Name a Minnesota North Star player.
Fuck, I can't.
What?
Mike Modano.
Mike Modano.
Oh, wow.
Who else? Who else played, man? Shit, that's all I can. Brian Bellows. Fuck. I got you guys 2-0 on that, man. Name 2 more Minnesota North Stars.
I don't sit there and live on sports desk.
First person in the audience to name a Minnesota North Star. Make it 72 prizes in here. Let's go. Let's see.
John Casey.
I don't know who the frick John Casey is, but
Neil-
I know Neil
Neil
Broughton.
Broughton?
I know Neil Broughton, bro. John Casey. Who's John Casey?
Oh yeah, Brett Hall
Hall.
was. Yes.
Did he play for Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yes.
did early. You're right.
Yeah.
Brian Propp before Philadelphia, I believe.
There you go.
Dino Ciccarelli
Yeah.
before Detroit. I'm just kidding, brother. I know John Casey, brother. You were first, though. You were first, I think. Well, you were first on Facebook, and Andre was Carrier was first on YouTube, other way around, whatever it is.
Facebook.
Other way
Other
around,
way.
man.
Flipping around.
I got you guys in the prizes too, just throwing it all in there. Pow! Boom! These guys got 1 grub. They got 1 grub. 1 package that I'm going to
Grub.
split 10
And
ways.
they gotta pick it
One-
up. They gotta pick it up.
And you got to pick it up.
Hey, you should be happy I even remembered the Minnesota North Stars. Never mind the name of the player.
Staska, you guys are really showing age knowing all these players. I know. We're old, bro. I may look 27, but
27.
speaking of pros, the Masters, speaking of old bastards, the Masters Walleye Circuit. You don't have to be a master, though, but this is a pretty good tour. You ever thought about doing one of the events, Mike?
I'd like to go down and do one of the events. I know Vern went down and did one.
Oh, that's right. They did a few years ago. Yeah. I think they've done 2 in a
Vern
row.
Wyatt went and did one a few years ago, and he really liked it. And he said all the competitors were really good to deal with and stuff. So,
Which
Little
one would you
wine,
do,
yeah.
Totally?
hey,
If you could do one of them, which one would you do? First one on the list.
first one on the list that I'd like to do.
Yeah. Out of all these
I'd
ones here.
probably do that in Illinois River.
Illinois
Like
River,
or
right?
possible to do. I mean, going to Illinois is crap. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like Chicago is like 14 hours or whatever. I mean, Cass Lake's in Minnesota, so that's possible. Same with Lake Francis Case. I think that's the one that they did.
Is that, yeah.
Vernon Dan did one.
Recently?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's either Oahe or Lake Francis Case, but yeah, these are there, man. These are there. I mean, anyone can sign up as long as they don't sell out. Anyone can sign up for these things. So
Yeah.
give it a shot. It's a lot easier to get into these ones than Ingmar would do Lake Erie. He says there, big walleye, bro.
Lake Erie, yeah.
Then the National Walleye Tour, like that's like 3 events plus a championship. This one has 7 of them, and they have a championship too. World Championship for this series is on Lake Huron. It's just, if you throw in like practice, like never being on these lakes before and stuff like that, man, it's not easy, but you can make a vacation of it for sure.
Yes.
Erie, Detroit, or Green Bay would be fun. Erie would be the biggest fish. Lake Erie is pumping out fish way bigger than greenbacks. right now. Like Lake Erie that's the place, man. Shit, that's cool. Masters Walleye Circuit. That's been around a long time, actually. The Masters Walleye Circuit. So
Now is that a step? Is that a step to another tour after, or no? Is that like the
sort of, not really. It's
Yeah.
its own
No.
thing. It's considered a
Its own
step
thing?
lower than NWT, you know?
I don't think there's really anything like the Elite Series where you got to come up through one ranking to get into that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there isn't.
all these other ones usually if you got enough money to pay, you're good.
Yeah, you're good
Yeah.
to go.
They're opens. Like these are opens, basically.
Opens? Yeah.
These are opens, yeah. NWT, like the National Walleye Trail, are opens too. Way
Yeah.
bigger money. But yeah, I mean anyone can join these things. It's not like the Elite where you need your card. Anyway, the weekend had some tournaments go down here. We had
Had a whole bunch of
Few
tournaments
events.
this weekend, man.
yeah,
There's
let's
always-
run down this first one here. The NBA on Shoal Lake. We got our winners there. Adam Baczynski, longtime KBI, Czech Casher, and Hayden Martin, the king of Shoal Lake.
Off Shoal Lake.
This guy is like gonna be like he's quickly approaching the winningest angler on Shoal Lake there. Hayden Martin is. So congrats on another win there on Shoal Lake at the Manitoba Bass Angler Association event. Cool stuff.
That's awesome, man. So what was the story on it? I know they said something about last fish, whatever.
Yeah, they were at 16 and a quarter pounds or so
Yeah.
at 3:30. Like the check-in is at 4:00.
Yeah.
And they estimated they had about a 20-minute ride to get to I believe it was Clyde Bay was check-in. 20-minute ride to get back. 3:35. They had this one spot where Adam lost one in the morning, and it's one of their known spots. They've caught fish there before. So then Hayden pulls up. You know, we've done that before. We pull up to a spot where I don't even shut the
Come
motor
back,
off. The
yeah.
trolling motor doesn't go
Just
down.
Yeah.
Just, hey, Santos, go cast. I'll stay on the motor.
Cast,
Just
yeah.
cast a couple. Hayden goes, you got one cast because we really got to get back. It's 3:35. And one cast, Adam throws a hair jig, lets it drop for a couple seconds, and next thing you know, he's on. And he didn't even know how big it was till he got to the boat, and it ended up being the biggest smallmouth of the tournament, 398, 4-pounder, on the last cast of the day at a place that they weren't going to stop. And then that put them ahead. If you look at the standings here, that actually gave them the
That
win
did push them ahead, yeah.
because their weight was 17-13. They were at 16 and a quarter, so they could have been third there, right behind Harzma, give or take, depending on what ended up at the scale. Fourth, even, who knows?
That's why you never stop, man.
I think Goozy's mad at me because I pulled out. I said I'm not
Like
doing
pulled out.
But you had you had a legit reason
Like,
for
fuck,
drop
I
for
want to
dropping.
fish freaking Thursday and Friday. I don't want to fish Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then freaking come home, work for 2 days, and then go back. Like,
Yeah,
just
they got-
Exactly.
freaking
They got a rule in the NBA for their events that you can't fish 48 hours before the event starts. So pretty much Thursday and Friday are out. So, I mean, it sort of sucks. I don't know. You got to be a member. They're open to all kinds of resolutions there. So if you're a member and you don't like some rules, I know some guys didn't like some of the dead fish ruling. You know, some of the dead fish rules, like a dead fish is 0, whether you're for or against that kind of thing or whatever. But other tournaments, you weight dead fish as a penalty, you know, instead.
I think I'd be against that because then people are tossing dead fish.
That's why they would toss dead fish now
Toss it, yeah.
because it's worth 0.
Yeah.
If you make it just a penalty, they'll probably bring their dead fish in.
Yeah, like if you give it a 5 or 6 ounce penalty, they'll still come in with
Still
it.
bring it.
Yeah, I know. You don't want people dumping dead fish. And things happen though. I mean, not that there's a lot of dead fish, but things happen, especially in a summertime tournament. So, but some notables here: Stooner and Ellie, the older Stooner, 6th place here. Matt Harzma is on a roll here, man. He had his buddy Cornell's first ever tournament. They came in third.
Water and Demer's on a roll too there still, man.
Water
Second.
and Mote second now. Holy geez, those guys are on the back.
yeah.
They're always on fire.
Yeah.
Man, incredible stuff, man. So cool stuff. 30 boats came out. Just to note, the largest largemouth that came out was 472. Wasn't really a factor in this tournament. It was a smallmouth. It ended up being a smallmouth tournament. 5 smallies, 398 was the biggest. Hayden and Adam, they took down about $1,500 for the win and $300 for biggest smallmouth. So $1,800, Richard. Add that to the career earnings of Hayden Martin there, the Shoal Lake King. The Shoal Lake King. Nice work.
He's doing well there, man.
Minute. That was the one right there.
Yeah.
Last minute. Mike Iaconelli, man. Never ever give up.
Never
man.
give up, man.
Never give up. Darren Zipprick says there. So, talking tournaments, are you and Mike going to defend your number 7 spot LTP Classic next year? Yeah, most likely.
Are they even going to have one next year?
Why?
Because Manitoba has to have that stupid rule in.
Well, that's next year, right?
Oh yeah, we don't even.
Masters.
Yeah, they're gonna have to figure that out first.
And I'd really like to see them actually stick to their promise of saying that they'll do a special permit. Not like
You know that's not going to happen, man.
no, that's just smoke up your ass as usual. But
Yeah.
whatever.
That's all
Don't
window
get me-
dressing.
Don't get me started on that crap. We talked about that shit for 2 hours today.
So if they don't do it, then it's just gonna be a 17-inch tournament kind of thing.
Yeah. So what's the point? What's the point of doing a tournament?
That'll kill the tournament for
Why
sure.
you don't think they'll do catch and release? Catch
Okay.
photo release?
That's
You
the
know what?
only
I don't
option.
mind catch photo release. The shitty part about catch photo release is a guy can get a 29.
Yeah.
And a guy can get a 28. And that 28 sometimes can weigh more than that 29.
A lot of the times it does, man. You got 26 inches that weigh more than 28. So
So,
for whatever reason, that
Yeah, I
that
mean,
26, 27 inch are huge, man.
but I mean,
at
that's,
least you can measure big fish in this one.
well, then you might as well have two, or you might as well allow every team to weigh one in a red zone or whatever.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what it would be if it was catch photo release. Now your 25s count or whatever. right?
Everything
So
counts as catch photo release.
It definitely changed the rules. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
It'd be shitty if it kills it, though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We had another tournament that went down on the weekend here, the Catfish Masters Cup. I don't know what number it is. I think it was this is the 8th one now or something like that.
Yeah.
Missed all the tournaments
remember.
this weekend, though, but I missed it. Your winners, Robin and Robert Karpiak. Well, Robin Grant and Robert Karpiak there won. They were
awesome.
still basking in the glory here long after the tournament was done.
Celebration.
that
Pretty
was
sure
Robin.
Robin
Robin
got
was the
all the
all-star.
fish.
Kind of thing.
They should have been drinking out of the jug.
I was talking with Robert there, and he said that it was Robin's decision making that got them the win. Karpiak was ready to bail on where they were fishing, and she convinced them to stick it out. They had a top placing last year too. They didn't win, but they had a top placing, and they did it this time as well. So awesome stuff. Here's the standings. They caught
Where's that?
19. 19
They got
masters
19,
in total. It's your 10 best. They caught 19. You had 4 teams that were well over 19, 20, 15, and 16.
And
then,
there was a
fifth
tie for
place was
first
there.
place, eh?
Yeah, it was a tie,
Yeah.
but their biggest fish won.
That's what brought him over, yeah.
They had a 38.25. That's a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Over a 37.75, and those are giant cats.
Those are-
man.
those are big,
that's
man.
Giant. I was asking I asked them what the bait was. Cut bait and shrimp did the deal. They had 0 bites on frogs, surprisingly.
Nothing on frogs, eh?
Surprisingly. Oh, for them anyway, and they were the winning team.
Yeah.
So surprisingly, 0 bites on the frogs. Incredible, man. Yeah.
So
Frogs were a hot commodity before the tournament, man. Everyone was asking for frogs. Could have made
Usually
some
at
money.
this time of year, man. Usually
Yeah.
at this time of year. I'll be guiding this week, and frogs will be my ticket. I'll have cut bait too, I guess. But yeah.
cut bait and shrimp, I think.
Yeah, you have to have everything on there, man, when you're out
You
there.
should.
So it depends on the day. So a score of 361.25. The back-to-back defending champs. Not this time. They had 2 masters. Here they're down 70.5. They got 2 masters this time. Wojcik wasn't feeling up to snuff. Apparently was the word too, but they just weren't on him either, though.
He was sick
heard it
or
was a tough
something,
fight.
yeah. Yeah.
Generally a tougher bite unless you were on top of them. So Dave Pyatt and Jen Trotman, CDP Nation right there. They got 3 masters. Surely there's lots of those 33 and a quarters. I'm sure 33.75s. But hats off to these top 4 teams. Like in those kinds of conditions, catching 19, 20, 15, and 16.
It's
masters.
crazy, man.
So-
Look at that. Look at the differential there,
Oh, that's pretty good, man.
right?
Awesome. Congrats, guys. Once again, that's Robin's fish there.
Nice.
Like you said, Robin could probably cut all the fish, eh?
Yeah, I think Robin caught all the fish.
Yeah, 3,000 is what they took down. They took down $3,000 for that win.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. How come you guys didn't do it this year?
Well, what, to throw
Catfish,
you away?
Catfish or Hilly Lake?
A lot of the teams use frogs. Teams are saying they caught lots of unders.
Lots of
Lots of
unders,
unders. Staska had a blast volunteering. Nice work, brother.
Actually, on Saturday, I was doing some siding on a fish shack. So
I've done like the last 5, or I think missed one in between, and then
I think I've
the
missed one.
last 2.
I
Yeah,
missed
one?
I was out of town. I was out of town this year, man, so I didn't get it done. How about you, Santos?
Me?
What you gonna do? Take his boat out? Come on.
No,
Please.
I had no time to freaking go and pre-fish or nothing, man. So wasn't gonna do it.
You got the summer off. How do you not have time?
So how do you not go pre-fishing? You freaking, what are you doing? You're a teacher. Oh my god.
I have, are you guys with me 24/7? I have other responsibilities, man.
Oh,
Like
So,
what?
you know,
It
hey,
takes 5 minutes for you to pull your wire. That's the morning.
whatever.
3 minutes to drink a coffee. And then you go
I was
on.
asking because they were down. They were down. It was 23 teams this year, right? That's what I
That
saw
many?
there. Yeah, it was 23. 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, I
Oh,
never
yeah.
brought my boat back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so 23 teams, they're down. So just let me,
Yeah.
just from the 3 of us here, that's 3 boats right there. I'm just wondering why.
Yeah.
What the different stories are and why people weren't doing it or whatever. You know, it's a great event. It's the only catfishing event aside from our fam stuff that we do on the side. Like these are like little side club things. But as far as an open tournament goes, it's the only one around. It's my favorite thing. If I was in town, like
It'd be the one to do.
shit. Oh man, I would have been doing it when
Yeah.
I was in town though. But definitely, man, shit.
well, I'll have to make
Santos,
sure
how
I
many times have you been in your boat
have
this
a boat in town.
10 times.
Liar!
10
Get out of here.
times.
No.
10 times.
No, it's not how many times it got
On your
wet
boat?
and rained.
Yes. Who are you counting?
Here we
You're
go.
with-
2 times you've been on your boat, man.
No. 2
Oh,
times.
okay, wait. He was on
What?
the Red River twice.
BS Will says.
And you're
Not
on,
in the driveway.
you're on Falcon twice. You've been out 4 times in your boat.
No, man. Do I have to report everything to everybody?
That's always his go-to, man. His go-to is that
I actually
you can't
take my
even
boat
know
out
what
more
I'm
times
doing.
in one weekend than you take yours out in the entire year.
Probably, and you
Here we
probably
go.
do that more than half the people on here anyway. So why are you
He's
picking
going to
on
be
me?
in the Selkirk Walleye Championship, though. October
Yes.
1 and 2. Santos
Yes.
is in, apparently. So,
And then
the
October
Selkirk
7th,
Walleye Championship.
then the Derby
And
2,
October
man.
7th.
October 7th, man.
So what?
More
is
news on that. October
fishing
1 and
from a
2.
white bucket?
4th annual Selkirk Walleye Championship out of Selkirk Park. $500 entry. All cash all the time. All kinds of categories there. It's that's the best tournament out there right now, man. Payback wise, anyway. So let's go. Contact me for more info on that. Maybe in about 10 times, but not including his. Ouch. Ouch. Leon.
Leon's still sore, man.
Ouch. You know what's ouch, man, is Gussie's plaid. I don't know about it, man. I don't know about the plaid on the boat.
What are you
so.
talking about? They called it the Kenora dinner jacket.
Ah.
Is that what they called it?
Mercer said
Yeah,
you could put 2 beers in each pocket.
Eskimo makes a Kenora dinner jacket, a red and black plaid, and it's called the Kenora dinner jacket, man. So he did better when he wore blue. When he wore green.
When he wore
Not so
green,
much.
it wasn't too good. It wasn't very good for him.
But shout out to Gussie, man. 21st place finish, another 10K in the bank.
Yeah.
So congrats and more points. Like he's
He
up there in
finished
the angler.
You say 21st?
21st, yeah.
21st. Yeah, 21st place.
Yeah.
He had 8 pounds on the last day, so it was a big drop, eh? But
Because I think second
4th
day
place
he
after day 1, yeah. Then he dropped.
was in 12th, second day or something.
Man,
That
that
Hawaii
place,
was tough, man.
it beat up a lot of anglers, that place.
It did. Well,
Well, they're
what?
not always there. Like I mean, they only fish it when the tour goes there, right?
Yeah.
Because what was the winning weight? Like 67 pounds or something?
71.
71?
71 pounds, yeah.
My tiebreaker was pretty close. I called 70.2 ounces or something, and then it was 71. So
Yeah.
I got that much right. Anyway, how much right? Yeah, it's a different kind of water. Like fishing a reservoir, you know, a prairie reservoir at that isn't the easiest for guys. South Dakota is not known for your bass, so hats off to the guys who were able to get on them for 4 days.
The nice thing that happened there was now it threw everybody into a different category. Because
What's
going
that?
into this one, most of the top guys are all in the A bracket. So,
Different category. What do you mean?
well, on when you're doing this freaking fantasy fishing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Tosses them all around. Oh yeah, it's all different. But look,
I
the
know
mullet boys.
they put all the Canadians in one group.
I know.
So right, so
These guys are quickly becoming my two favorite guys on tour, man. The mullet guys, man. Seth Fader has always been a favorite, Minnesota, but Matt Robertson, holy, that guy's funny shit, man. I like him, man.
the Fader was top 10, wasn't he?
Yeah, both these guys
Both
were.
of them
Both of
Heck,
yeah.
Robertson was like third or something, man. It's good
Third?
stuff. So
Yeah.
another guy in the top 10 was Taco Ito. That's another one of my favorite guys on tour. You see his face there, man. That's Taku, right?
He's
there.
a good guy, man.
Did you watch that video of him getting that 4-pounder and he's trying to get it in? And how come you know like me? How come you know like me? A Taco is a good guy. He's talking to this bass when he's getting it. Taco is a good guy. Oh, I got it. Oh man, he's the best, man. He can't speak English for the lick of shit, but he freaking speaks it anyway.
He knows enough.
He knows enough.
He knows
He's the
enough.
best, man. Takumi Ito. He's number one guy on there. I love that guy. And then of course Chris Johnston in second place. And Austin Felix with his first win on the tour there. So he was a favorite going in, actually, and comes away with the win. 4 days of smallmouth bass on Lake Oahe. Well done. Well done.
Awesome,
I even
man.
have the standings here with I have the standings here. I'm just going to pull up the website here.
What standings?
Guaranteed
For Angler
win.
of the Year ones?
Well, no, just for the standings on what they get.
Oh, okay.
I know it's small there, but Austin Felix gets, just for a frame of reference, every tournament, $100,000. They got one more this Friday. No, it starts this Thursday.
Thursday.
Chris Johnson pulls down $35,000 for that. Taco Ito $30,000, and it goes down from there. So 11th place, all the way down, and you see Gussie there at 21st, all the way down to 47th. Anyone who made the cut gets $10,000, and the guys who were just on the bubble there get $2,500. Still your money back.
Yeah.
So they spread the money around to keep people on tour, like to help pay for costs and stuff. And then if you're at the bottom third, you're the guys who are paying for all that stuff there. So your biggest job is to stay above that cut there.
Well,
Making money.
I'm pretty sure a couple of my guys are at bottom third, the one I picked.
I know one thing. Paul Nick's going to be on a tear next tournament.
Yeah,
He,
especially what's his name giving it to him, eh?
Yeah.
Mercer
Shit.
gave it to him on day one, and then that was it.
Man, I got my ass kicked on the fantasy. There's my picks there. Gussie, which is not bad, 21st. And look at that shit, man. Daisuke, 85th. Jason, oh, horrible. How'd you guys do?
I think
What did I? Well,
I got nine. I think I got 961.
I picked
for points.
Austin Felix.
So Mike
and
picked
I
the
had
winner
Seth
there, eh?
Fighter.
Yeah.
So what did I get? I got 1,047 for points.
Some guys putting 140 plus miles. Yeah. Guys were driving like 140 miles to get to their spot and still did shit. Isn't that crazy? Like,
That's insane.
it's a
And
long way
how
to go,
deep are
man.
some of these guys fishing?
Well, some guys were
Because
fishing
some look like some
35
guys are
feet,
really deep,
Deep, bro.
right?
35
Like
feet,
deep.
Deeper even. Where did Livesey catch his?
71 feet.
74 feet or something.
Bro, science. Is there saving this fish? Lee Livesey, Bassmaster Elite Series player there. Look at this dinosaur. He caught a new personal best walleye in Hawaii during practice. 13.86. That's a killer.
Look at
That's
that.
a
Look at that
killer
eyes on that
walleye.
thing, man.
Look at its eyes, though.
That
Oh,
thing
man.
was dead. That thing was dead when it hit like probably 30 feet.
And now it's probably dinner for the rest of the tour for that day.
Oh, it was dinner. They ate
It was
it.
dinner,
I mean,
man.
they did.
They all ate
They
it.
did eat it. How long is that? A 13.86? That's got to be 30 inches, at least.
At least 30
Probably 31.
So is there a way to save this fish?
from
No.
that deep.
What are you going to do? Push its eyeballs back in its head?
It's done, brother. That thing's gone, man.
That thing was dead at 30 feet.
That's
How about these
food.
people saying that they what's
What?
it called? They stab them.
Fizz?
What's it called again?
When you fizz them.
What are you going to
Fizz.
fit those eyeballs back? No,
That
That-
fish
what-
is
what's pushing
done.
what's pushing the eyeballs is the bladder, right? So the bladder, expanding. That's what's pushing all kinds of shit out on this fish.
So you're saying that
I'll
you can
tell you
say
what,
that.
I'm gonna go. I'll catch one.
I'm not saying shit. I'm asking you guys. You're the panel. Is there a way to save this fish? Because people
No.
would say that to fizz it and stuff. So I'm asking you guys.
No,
Have an opinion.
there's no
No.
way of saving that fish.
So is there a situation where fizzing does anything at all?
Not
I mean,
this one.
Not with that one, but I guess some guys were saying if you reel it up slow enough from that
It doesn't
deep,
matter.
You don't think
can-
so?
Dumb as
What are you
shit.
gonna reel it like one crank every hour?
Well, I don't
How
know, man.
about
I'm
using
just
a
saying.
rock lees? What's a rock lees, bro? What's a rock lees? Release it into the grease. Tim Butler says it's gone. Yeah, because then people are all about this fizzing shit. So there's a limit on what fizzing can do, is what you're saying then.
From that deep, and if you reel it up fast, I'm gonna assume there's no way that fish is gone. You can't save it. Can't bring it back.
So what did we say about reeling slow? Would reeling slow do something? Because people do that. They reel.
Some guys,
They take their time. Even with Lakers, man, as much as Lakers can go up and down, they've got that swim bladder thingy, but people will still take their time on them too. You know, what's thoughts on fizz versus descender tool?
the sender tool. That's the one that brings it down slowly.
Well, I mean,
Bring
the
them back
descender
down, get
tool,
them
at least
acclimated.
it'll help them get down, right?
Yeah.
You get them back down to where you brought them up from, which would help a lot more. It's a lot more easier on them if you use a descender tool instead of poking a hole in their bladder.
But would the descending tool help with this fish then? Or that fish just done?
No, that one's dead. It was probably dead by the time it hit 30 feet.
That rock lease is probably like the descender tool that the Zipper's talking about. So Mike said this fish was probably dead already.
Yeah.
Halfway up, he was already a goner.
I mean, it probably fought halfway up, and then after that, it was dead.
Just dead weight.
You see bug-eyed fish, even catching them at 28 feet, you'll start to see fish have little bug-eyed stuff depending where they came from.
Well, if I catch a
sauger,
in deep water and his eyes are popped out of his head, I'll try to fizz it and see what happens.
A sauger?
It's not an inner tube. It's not going to suck back into his head.
This guy's eyes, oh my God.
They're going to hang there like Marty Feldman's eyes, for Christ's sakes.
The cool thing about social media nowadays or whatever, anyone can talk to anybody. I saw a comment there by Brad Melnick, just gave it to this guy, all in caps. That fish is now dead. He's like yelling at him. And Lewis answered it. Oh, yeah, he's dead. He's in my belly.
He says, I'm eating him.
But it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, you have that instant contact or whatever, right? So that's awesome stuff, man. Like Lewis say, still a fish of a lifetime there. It's too bad it's ugly as heck with the eyes bugged like that. Jeez. You could probably see its bladder in its throat there, right?
Like 74 feet?
Like Trevor says, not sure why post a pick like that. I know, I wouldn't be proud of that catch. Well, I guess you'd be. I don't know. I'd be proud of the catch.
When would he catch a big walleye like that?
I guess.
Right? I mean, they're usually not fishing in places where they got big walleyes like that.
The closest they got in the south would be Tennessee. Tennessee has a lot of big walleye. The world record is out of Tennessee, actually. But I mean,
right?
That's a fish of a lifetime for a lot of guys. For this guy as well.
For him,
how much flack would you get if you pulled a smallmouth out of deep water and had its eyes hanging out of its head?
I know if he did something blasphemous to a bass. A lot of guys do look down on the walleye and vice versa. I mean, they call bass green carp. These guys call walleye.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Too, man. Something about, like there was some kind of derogatory thing about it. It's like, look at this thing, man. It's just like us if we caught some kind of burbot that was like all whatever. And, it was just a burbot.
So when I sent that to you guys, what was your initial reaction when you guys first saw it?
Well, I said like 700 comments coming right now. I said, like, watch this, 700 comments.
Why would you fish 74 feet?
I was asking, like, why, like, just like Zipper was saying. So was he blowing up the bass as well then? And I was saying, like, what's he doing in 74 to begin with? Fishing.
That's exactly what I was saying.
The bass would end up the same way.
But you got to think, probably he was going after like suspended smallies or something.
Yeah, I mean that's what.
I guess we don't know the whole story, right? If he was going after suspended smallies, did that thing come all the way from down and up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leon sends me a pic. I see no problem here. Steve, you said it.
So Leon say he'd be one of the guys who keeps that thing, eh?
I see no problem here. There's lots of meat.
Christ, those cheeks would be like a steak.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I talking about here? Quickly on anyone up to date on what's going on with Aaron and Rice Creek effluent?
Well, they
Sometimes
just
I
had
don't
that
think
little
Aaron
sit-in
knows
thing.
what's going up with Aaron.
Yeah, he's up there right now, and
He's pushing pretty hard on this one.
he's
Big time.
adamant that they are illegally dumping, and all that stuff ends up, like I said, it ends up, like he's saying here, it goes over Coca-Cola Falls into Pinawa Bay, eventually into the Red and Lee River, and then right into Main Lac Tabani, and all the way down to Pine Falls, Lake Winnipeg, eventually, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
not cool if that's what they're doing, and they didn't get the right paperwork. Stay tuned for more on that. We'll have
This one's gonna get warmed up a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Well, he's just asking for more transparency, right?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like from 2015 and on, they've been like not really saying too much. And then the people that are there, like there are some nations that they haven't been told about until now. They did not know, even though all that stuff is going on their land. They had no idea until they were contacted.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to go through all kinds of channels.
Exactly.
Like, he said, like he was like, people can't even put like riprap in front of their cottage without an insane amount of paperwork and red tape.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they can discharge lagoons. It's strange. It's very, very, very strange, man. So
there's a guy in Lac Tabani that actually cut the trees right down to the water, and the RM made him put them back.
Yeah.
No kidding. See, just like that. Hayden Martin back from the K-Town McDonald's run. Just got home. What I missed. We talked all about how you caught everything on a popper. By the way, popper was and hair. Yeah. Like he never put a popper down apparently in the middle of summer. That's pretty cool, man. Good stuff. But yeah, stay tuned for more on that. On Aaron and the other guys is a fight against this stuff that's going on there.
Well, again, they're not opposed to that. What they're doing, it's how they're doing it.
It's just the transparency part.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do know they need a treatment plan or something there.
Well, the one thing we know with Aaron, he does his due diligence on shit. He just doesn't go off the seat of his pants.
Yeah. It's interesting stuff, though, man. I'd like to know more about it kind of thing. So,
yeah.
How about this catch over here? What's your take on that? Lawrence Nico Rea. He caught that. Y'all know what that is in the picture. Well, most people know what that is.
It's a largie.
There's a dick on there that was determined that was a largemouth bass. And people are telling him, he's like, how do you know? You don't know for sure if it is. His finger is covering the mouth there at the eye. Oh, my God. Man.
Oh, man. Seriously?
But like we were saying, more and more, like crappie. I heard of a crappie caught at the Blue Bridge again. Another crappie caught at the Blue Bridge in Selkirk. So now you got smallmouth bass getting caught at the Lockport. What a great catch, man. That's awesome stuff. That's a surprise. I wonder how many more are in there, if we're going to see any more this year.
Oh, it'll be nice to see those explode in there, too.
That'd be sweet, man.
But
I don't think they'd ever explode. I don't think they'd ever. I mean, maybe in the creeks. Maybe in the creeks.
Creeks, probably. Yeah, I could see that. But
yeah,
the natural resources will want somebody to go in there and spear them or something.
Chemicals, man.
Get the bass out of Lockport. No limit.
You're not going to kill anything in the Red River with a chemical that it hasn't freaking had through its gills already.
Hey,
it probably helped them.
If the government wants to make a ton of money, say that there's no limit on those smallmouth bass, and they're at Lockport, and then you'll have a bunch of tickets to give away after, man.
God, man, there's not enough people to handle tickets, man. There's no money in enforcement, man.
Oh, you just imagine how full that place would be if they said, "Okay, yeah, no limit."
Rock bass in the creeks, yeah, man. Rock bass are prevalent all throughout there. They really are. I mean, there's all kinds of rock bass everywhere, man. Jomar, all right, let's get to Jomar.
Where's Jomar? Hey, right on time, brother.
Let's get to Jomar here. Check out this new league that's starting. PFD fishing. He caught 3 crappie floating around. We know that the cost of boats is insane now. I mean, it's for the elite now, and then even kayaks are. That's a big investment. So, all you need is a PFD.
PFD.
New league sponsored by Mustang Survival. We got the new PFD league starting up here, and all you need. That's all you need, man. It's a float.
It's a tournament to join if you don't like the front-facing sonar anymore, man. You got conflict with that? Join this tournament instead.
There's no mapping. I mean, I know you can have a laminated map, I guess. Hey.
I was going to say, where's he sticking the pole for his live imaging?
I'm out, bro. But that's pretty wild. That's cool stuff, man. I mean, I've caught fish wading in the water and wading pretty deep. Well, I guess for me, that's like 6 inches of water, but still, I've caught fish wading, but I don't think I've ever caught fish floating like that.
Floating like that? No.
I've released fish like that. I've jumped in with pike and released them in the water, but like I've never done that floating thing. So that's going to be a thing, bro. I like it.
That's funny,
different.
man.
That's pretty good.
That's a different angle for sure. We're going to get to this before we get to Beast of the Week. Top 10 fish to catch. Saw this on Mystery Tackle Box. It was a pretty cool list. When they mean fish to catch, we're not talking species and stuff. We're talking, for example, their 10 list. We'll go down it. Number 10, big fish on light gear. What do you guys think about that? Big fish on light gear is always fun. But I mean,
that's always fun. I mean,
I don't recommend it.
No.
Like you got to use the gear. Yeah, you got to use the gear that for a fish that you're targeting. I wouldn't recommend using like 4 pound to go catch catfish. It's hard on the fish. Not good, but that's still fun. First fish of the day. Fun. Sure, it's fun. Fish when people are out watching. Fish you're gonna eat. Fish in a spot you thought had no fish. That's always satisfying. The limit filling fish for the limit for all the meat hogs out there. The fish on the last cast. That's an Adam Baczynski, Hayden Martin fish right there. The fish on the last cast.
Yeah.
But don't lie though. There was probably going to be one more cast after that. There's no way that you're going to find a one throw at it. You got to throw a couple. There was no way he had one throw at it. He was going to throw a couple, and then the skunk beating fish. That's always a great one to beat the skunk. We're going to call that the Leon fish. And then first fish of a fishing trip is always good. That would be me, man. I catch fish off the dock all the time. We just get off the plane.
Away, yeah.
Just get out of the truck. The boat guys are loading the boat. If it's not my boat, I'm catching fish off the dock. And your new PB is number 1. So we'll ask we'll ask CDP Nation. We'll ask the paddle what their top 10 is. Santos, what's your list, man?
I have the call your shot fish, man.
The call your shot
fish.
What's that mean?
Oh, if you see one on the sonar, if you say, "Oh, look, there's a tree over there. Watch this," and then you get one, man. That's the best.
Call your
shot.
Right?
Call your shot.
If you just call a shot every single cast, they're eventually going to be right.
Hey, man, but who knows? Who's going to know?
Other than that's your best. That's your best kind of fish?
That's just on my list. That's the best one. That's on my. PB in a tournament is a good one, man.
Oh, that's multi-level.
Right.
That's a PB.
You got that one.
But at the right time. Okay.
Right timing. And then obviously like the last second upgrade fish is always good too in a tournament.
Like those guys got. Yeah.
Yes. Right. And this one's never happened to me before. I want to catch 2 fish on one lure one time.
Ooh, 2 fish, 1 cup.
2 fish on a pickerel rig?
I caught pickerel, yes. But I want it where it's like a freaking crankbait. Where we guys see the guys in a tournament catching 2 5-pounders in one cast, man.
Nice.
That'd be my best
right
one.
There.
Yes.
One on this side and one on that side.
Yes, that'd be the best one for me, man.
I'm out again. Divine is here. Catching the bigger fish, or at least the fish that beats Eric's fish. She always loves that one. That is her top fish. If she gets one that beats me, Hemps. The fish that gets a skunk out of the boat is always a good one. I agree with that. Stag on the line. Catching a fish on a rig hook your friends said they're not catching on. That's always good, man. That doesn't work. Let me try it. And then all of a sudden, you got nothing to lose when you do that, too. Nothing to lose. Mike, you got a couple on your list, bro?
Yeah, I guess so. Fish, just go to a lake that you've never been to and catch your PB.
A lake that you've never been to and catch it. Nice.
Catch a PB.
I think this is one of yours, Mike.
What's that?
Like Kevin Lowen, seeing a fish on your live imaging, casting to it and watching it bite on the screen.
Yeah, I've done that a few times, though.
It's lost.
I have actually watched a fish in front of me that I told you about bite your hook.
Yeah, that's always fun. Oh, that's on my list.
What's that?
I put that on my list now. Catching a fish that Mike says is on his live imaging. I cast to it and I catch it. That's on my list now. That's number 1.
Well, that's catching someone else's fish.
Yeah.
I probably got too specific with some fish by catching largemouth out of a kayak.
Okay. Yeah. Best kinds of fish.
Yeah.
And then
Have you done it yet? You haven't done it yet.
no, I haven't caught a large reed out of
Oh, it's gonna
kayak.
happen.
This
gonna
weekend.
happen.
It'll happen. Fly fishing, catch fish on a fly rod.
Ooh.
That's on my list too, man. I've never
done that.
I'd be dangerous with a fly rod, man, and not in a good way.
Watch out,
Probably
everybody.
my number one would be not breaking any rods on a fish.
Catching a fish successfully without any
Not
breakage.
breaking a rod,
Nice.
yeah.
That works. That counts, man.
I have like my list here. Like I get a new species, a new personal best, catch fish from a new spot that you picked on a map, like Mike was saying there. Catch a fish that came off, like it came off, and then I'm pouting on the ground. And then I
comes
look
back.
around and it's back again.
I've never
But
seen
number
that.
one, my favorite. Yes. My number one is best fish to catch is catching fish in a crowd of people. Fuck, I love that, man. That's like you pull up to a community spot. There's like 7 boats, and then you drop the trolling motor down or whatever, and you drop your line and pow! Do you all see what's happening right now? Do you see what's happening? And then it's like a catfish. Hey, I don't give a shit. It's still a fish. Ah, shut it. That's always fun though.
That's fun.
Ice fishing, you just pull up, man.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's just fun, man.
It is fun.
I love that spot. Brady Kingston, you stole my spot fish. Nice. That's sort of the same kind of idea. You just pull up. You just pull up, bro. Grab your friend's rod when he has a bite, then it's your personal best. I'm of the mentality if you put your rod down and it's going, you've got like 2 seconds to notice that it's going.
It's
That's
fair
a
And if
game.
you
free-for-all.
don't,
It's
That's a
fair
free
game.
for all.
if we're on the ice, if we're in the boat,
Yeah.
like you've got a shot. I'll look at Mike, I'll look at Santos, he doesn't notice. Here I go. Your rod was going in, bro. I had to save it.
I hate grabbing your rods because they're in the wrong hand, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, it's opposite.
Why just
I
hold
did
the
that
reel
too.
and turn the rod?
Oh, the upside down reel. Oh my god,
Yeah.
don't do that. But I did that to Jason Rylander, buddy from the US there from Brainerd. We were
Yeah.
up on a trip up north at Wekusko and Reed Lake, and some guys only caught 1, 2, 3 trout the whole trip, and same kind of thing. Hey, your rod's going. Oh, I'm
There
coming.
you go.
You're taking too long. Your rod's going in. I reel it out. Hey, big ass trout. I'm sorry, bro, but it was still fun to catch, though.
That was always
when your
fun,
buddy
man.
misses a bite and you hook up right after, and he swears it's his.
50-50 fish. That's what you call it, man.
That was like Santos at KVI when I pulled that 2.95 out and we needed it.
Yeah.
I just had that fish on, I lost it. So you got it. So good job. We both caught that fish, Santos said. Shut the hell up, man. You had like a little midget probably there trying to say that you're trying to piece of that fish. Get out of here, man.
Actually, it's funny you say that.
It is. It
because-
has happened, though, man. Right?
It's funny you say that because on the weekend where we were sitting, we had a guy put by and he says, "What are you catching?" So I looked at Val. I says, "I ain't telling this guy I'm catching walleyes because he's just going to."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he was pulling spinners. So I said to Val, "I'm going to look," and I'm watching, and I can see a spinner going, and behind the spinner is a walleye chasing his spinner. And then he
Yeah,
decided to stop, so the spinner just fell. The walleye turned around and went right underneath our trolling motor. Then Val catches that one fish because I watched the whole thing on active target.
Nice.
So I started laughing.
wouldn't
I said
tell
to
the
the guy,
guy,
"You should have just kept going. You would have caught that fish." Yeah.
That's don't be a dick. That's don't be a dick right there.
There you go.
Are you guys catching walleye? Oh, no. Nothing
I'm
but
not
pike
telling
here,
him.
bro.
Well,
I'm not
so
telling I'm catching walleyes. The guy would have parked right beside. Never mind. He almost ran into my trolling motor.
who's being a bigger dick, though? The guy trying to get easy fish, or you saying no? I haven't caught anything all day.
Well, you can call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not telling him.
Hayden switches his reels to the wind to the other side to practice wrong hand for when fishing derbies with buddies or opposite. Holy jeez. Jeez, that's dedication. You actually trained to steal fish. Catching a fish with a free lure hanging out of its mouth is on the list. Nice. The bonus lure. Don't be a dick, Mike would say, are these fish. He marked this on the active or the Garmin, whichever one he was using there. So he thought they were walleye and they wouldn't eat. What were they, Mike, on the Markham camera pursuit?
They were suckers.
Suckers, bro.
Suckers,
You could
eh?
be fishing things for, oh man, the smallies, they just wouldn't go today, man. Like, I mean, they were there. They were there. Meanwhile, they were suckers the whole time. Hey,
And we're the suckers
cool,
instead, man. Yeah.
the camera's cool, man. I mean, nothing's gonna confirm it more than having actual.
Well, I'm gonna post a
footage.
video once I load it all up, but it's
Yeah.
we found a tree, and I was looking at it, and I said to Val, look, there's 2 fish in the tree because we can see it on the active target. So then we dropped everything but the kitchen sink down there and couldn't get them to bite. And a school of bait came by, and both those fish rocketed out of the tree at the bait and then came back. So I said, there's got to be pike. So I dropped the Markham down, and it took me forever. Like, we were there for an hour, and I says, oh, never mind. I can drop the Markham down. So I dropped the Markham down, and I started looking. Sure enough, it's 2 pike sitting there.
No kidding. Eh?
Saw him, eh?
Well, unless you drop the camera, bro. Hey, this is Mike Spotty. I've heard active target. Active target, active target, active target, bro. Might as well make it a dozen.
I'm using my active target.
Active
Yeah,
target.
Might as well make it a dozen. This was that derp that we were talking about. Ugly fish need love too, man. But that was that ugly, I think it's a shad or something, but I finally found it again.
Look at that thing,
Look at
eh?
that poor bugger. I know, that's a, ouch. That's a derp. So we got a new kind of derp, Brady. Look at that fish. That's the squiggle fish. So pretty cool stuff, man. Keep the discussion going on Doc Talk. That is our group page on Facebook. A lot of cool stuff. You can post whatever you want on there. You can sell stuff even, man. We don't care, kind of thing. Just keep it everything friendly. Everyone's got a different opinion. It's all good. But that's a cool fish. We had some cool comments after. Garswood caught one. Tightlines UV catches all kinds of fish. Squiggle fish too. Callie says that Mike caught one on Lake of the Prairies as well. So this is more common than we thought. Like you guys ever caught a squiggle fish?
Squiggly fish. No, nothing like that. Nothing that bad.
What's that squiggle sword called? Scimitar?
Scimitar, is that what we called it?
No, I don't know. That's what you'd need to fillet this anyway. But would you eat it still? Would you eat those fish?
Yes.
Santos would eat anything. How much fun would that be?
I would put it back just because, shit, it's already like.
It's all right. You
like
feel
that,
sore
man.
for it.
Yeah, go back, man. Go back.
How much fun would that thing be to fillet?
That'd be quite the fillet. Oh, just like I make waffle shapes, like pancake shapes.
Yeah.
This is like cool shapes of fillets. You can have squiggle fish sticks or something. What Brady says it felt big.
It felt big.
The hunchback of Lake of the Prairies. Nice.
Yeah.
I've caught squiggly fish on Lake Winnipeg before ice fishing. Yeah, I think I've seen squiggle fish where it's scoliosis. There were some cool comments here too. McCullough says needs a good chiropractor. James Patterson would be a fun one to fill it. Darren Peters, surprising compared didn't eat that guy simply because it wasn't fast enough. Then Boris says maybe he messed up his spine because he's so fast. Bruno, perhaps its build allows it to deke and juke like a young Barry Sanders. That's good shit. But the winning comment is Mike Harris, Element Custom Baits. I've marked that fish on my unit before. Nice. Nice.
That's what it is, man.
The
That's what it looks
squiggle
like.
fish, man. Wouldn't you guys all be jarred up? You dropped the Markham down and saw that it actually was a squiggle fish like that. Eh?
That'd be funny.
Oh man!
This is defending Canadian walleye filleting championship, Daniel Stagg. Extra 5 seconds to fillet that. Extra 5 seconds. Fuck, that's funny shit, brother, man. Cool stuff here. Beast of the month, $100. Team Food Automotive. We're still looking for our April, May, June, July, and now August coming up here. Beast of the month champions. Dylan Food's gonna have to cut a check for like $600 coming up here in a second, but it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
And then AJ Weeb, speaking of Lake of the Prairies, this is his personal best out there, 29.5. He's been going hard all this year trying to get a master out of there, and he finally did it. So congrats, Evan AJ Weeb on Instagram. Thank you, man. Follow us, by the way, the Castanet Podcast on Instagram. Give us a follow on Kickerfish on YouTube and the Castanet Podcast on Facebook and Doc Talk. Let's go. We've got
Nice fish, man.
Heavily. That's something different. You guys ever catch one of these before?
Nope.
Nope.
When I was young, we went fishing for them. I have family in Vancouver.
Yeah.
I never did the reeling. They wouldn't let me, but
You caught something like that? They did?
yeah, lingcod. We would catch lingcod. You set your Dungeness crab traps, and then you go off fishing for these things, and then you go back and check your traps. So nice work, Patrick. I don't think we've ever had a lingcod on the show before. So
That is one thing I would not have in the Zodiac is a gaff.
No kid, he is in a Zodiac, eh?
It is Zodiac, yeah.
With a gaff yet. Yeah.
Not a
Santos
chance.
and a gaff don't go together, man. Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. Ryan Ginter, Beast of the Week submission, 38-inch plus, 35
Yeah,
pound
man.
giant.
Those are fun to catch, eh?
That's huge.
Look at
man.
that.
That's huge. That's another one there. That's the carp specialist, man. Still been meaning to get out that way. It's so freaking far. Although I drove by there last week. Should have brought my rod. Ryan Ginter, good job there. 35 pounder.
Awesome, man. Yeah.
That's big, man. Tim Butler, new personal best. He broke it twice actually up in God's Lake. We talked to him when they were on the water there. 41 and 5/16.
Jeez.
That's pretty specific, man. 41 and 5/16. Hey, it's longer than a quarter, man. It's still, it's just 5/16.
Well,
Get out of here, bro. Man.
Some people on here want numbers, man. They want exact numbers, dude.
41.25. That's the credit there. Nice work, though. That's beauty. Beauty shot as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dylan on the nice photo there, brother. Pay your man $100 right there. You know what? Nice one. Personal best. Those are always cool, man. Cool. Corey Burke, he's come down from guiding, and he's been going nuts on all kinds of species here. He's been fishing hard since coming back from north, and this is another one. This is a big-ass 29.5-inch drum, and with the measurement, too. Legit. So, nice work.
That big-ass drum, eh?
You can tell those big drums when they have like that. They got like the big nostrils.
The head's half the body, man.
Yeah, that big old head.
Big head, man, yeah.
They're impressive. You've never seen a big freshwater drum, like a big one, like you're talking anything past like 25 inches, like getting up to the 30s. They're
giant,
very
man.
impressive, man. Oh,
It's crazy. It's crazy how the back dips down there, right?
yeah, she's trying to go squiggle there too, man. This thing's trying to twerk as well. We're gonna call those twerk walleye. Twerk
walleye.
Those are twerk walleye. That's the name for it now. Hey, they're trying to submit your twerk walleye coming up here. Catch some squiggles. Might get you a prize here. And then Nolan Plew, another past champion. Corey's a past champion. Tim Butler was a past champion. Nolan Plew was a past champion as well. Trying new areas on Lake of the Woods. Ton of fun. Got a few of these big girls yesterday. Beast of the week for him. That's a pretty good photo.
That's
man.
a nice fit, yeah. Nice fish,
That's
man.
nice fish.
You know what's in our composition? Did he make it all in? Is there space there?
That's in, bro.
That's in. That's in.
That's in.
It's pretty good. I mean, that's those are your Beast of the Week nominees here. We're into overtime. We're gonna pick this quick. Who's your pick out there? Tim Butler says, "Hey, man, it's a PB. It's a PB, bro."
I'm going with that one, bro.
Beauties, man. Like right. These are all past champions except Patrick Crevier. Patrick Crevier, we never had a link out on. Past champion.
Oh man,
Multiple time champion. I still got to go with Nolan on my pick, but come on, man. That's killer, bro.
So now it's up to me.
It's up
You
to Mike
prick.
now. Drumstick says. Hey. And it's not going to a vote. We did that last time. We need to do these other votes for like April yet. So
Yeah, somebody's gonna be pissed off.
no one gets pissed off. This is all for fun.
You know what?
Oh yeah, we forgot Evan AJ Weeb too here. Not a past winner, but
yeah.
Fuck. Go back to Tim Butler's for a second. Go back to Tim Butler's.
Murray Hoy, drum.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that photo.
It's good, eh? It's nice.
All the sky behind them and everything, man. That's a nice photo. That's a killer photo.
With a personal best yet too thrown in, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm picking this one.
wow! What did you say,
go.
Santos?
I picked this one too.
Oh, you did, eh? Oh, well,
Yeah.
there's the winner then. Tim Butler, brother. This must be Tim Butler's. I think this is his third win.
I just love I love the whole photo. Like they got the sky and everything behind them, the sun setting. Yeah.
I'm telling you, hey,
small ling.
I would have picked that cod if he held it up like a proper picture, man.
If we would have been able to see.
Yeah.
If I wanted to look at
it
on the screen here that we're on.
Thanks, boys. Nice work. Awesome stuff. Again, that's another episode of the Cast Night Podcast. We appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. We didn't get to the Rotax engine. Of course we didn't. That's 2 weeks in a row we haven't gotten to it yet. So we're going to get our first take on that new goofy.
Does it really matter? It's probably not going to run for more than 5 minutes, anyways.
Heck, their website was down. Actually, that didn't help. Lumica's website was down. So I don't know. I think it's goofy, but we'll talk more about it next
It's
week.
stealthy, man. So
And a
what
little
are we
bit
gonna
more
say about it?
Creek. Ghost, eh? I don't know. I was
We
disappointed.
started
I thought
talking
it was gonna
about it.
be
We might as well talk about it.
next week, bro.
Just talk about it now because we're not going to talk about it next week. You know that.
We will.
No, we
will,
won't.
bro.
Oh,
We
shit.
will. Peace out. For Mike Natoli. He can't wait to get on this Rotax shit. Jeremy Santos, who is don't believe him, he hasn't been fishing yet this year in that boat. It's still
He hasn't been on this
Whatever,
boat.
man.
And
Watch.
Eric LaBopa. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out, everybody.
See you guys.
Wow. And broadcast for all.